And former director of ICE, Tom Homan. Tom, it's great to have you in studio, first of all, to sit right across from each other and talk about this. Since you and I have had an opportunity to do this, more than 1.5 million illegal immigrants have crossed the border. And when you heard Rich's report there, he's talking about the Trump administration or the Biden administration reinstating that Trump-era MPP, Remain in Mexico. What's your reaction? Will that help?
It will help if they do it right. Look, we had to sue them to do that. I was actually part of that lawsuit. I filed more affidavits suing this president than I did my entire career. So I worked very closely with the state of Texas, and we sued to make them do it. Then they weren't doing it, so the court had to come back and tell them, you need to make this happen. Then they made all the excuses that we don't have the process in place, we got to start from the ground up. Then more affidavits were filed, basically telling them, wait a minute, just dust off the plan. We've already done this. This has already been done. Dust off the plan and start small and make it work. So they say they're going to do it. Well, let's be clear. They're made to do this. They don't want to do this. They're still trying to kill the program. So they're going to continue to slow roll this. It won't be effective because they don't want it to be effective. They want more migrants to cross the border. This is open borders. They're going to push back against this. They don't support it.
Why are they doing this? You say they want this. Why?
Because in their eyes, this is the future Democratic voters and their future people. You know, they also overturned the Trump census rule, right? So they'll be counted in the next census, millions of people, which is going to result in more seats in the House for the Democrats, which equals perpetual power. In their minds, these are future Democratic voters, and that's why they have open borders. So there's no other reason to open the border. There's no downside on having a secure border.
It seems that national security is really something that needs to be a bigger part of this conversation. Tom, in full disclosure, you and I talk often of it. I was just in Panama this past week. The foreign minister, Erica Muñoz, telling Congressman Tony Gonzalez, who was on this program earlier, that some 52 known terrorist individuals crossed that dangerous Darien Gap jungle where I was. And it's this pipeline, Tom, that runs from South America all the way to our border in Texas, where you were seeing there, you can see the boat, those migrants, most of them Haitian there, coming across that jungle, and then they're being taken to a little town called Lajas Blancas, and they'll go 12 straight hours on a bus directly to the Costa Rican border and be let out there to continue their journey. Yet this has implications of national security.
Absolutely. Let's be clear. There is no national security. There is no homeland security without border security. That's just common sense. As I've said for months, this is a national security crisis because when half of the border patrol is off the line, taking care of these large groups, that's when the cartels use those open borders to move drugs, to move gang members, and to move suspected terrorists. The Darien Gap for the last decade has been a major route for known suspected terrorists to come through there. We've actually, and when I was with ICE, the ICE director, we had agents down there working with the Panamanian government. We arrested a couple hundred known suspected terrorists who was in the Darien Gap, made that journey to the Darien Gap, and their final destination, many of them, was the United States. So you had great coverage down there, and people need to understand, if there's tens of thousands of people coming through the Darien Gap, known suspected terrorists will embed themselves in those groups.
Well, we've got to leave the conversation there, but when I was there, they had a Department of State Undersecretary, Uzra Zaya, who was meeting with the Panamanian president. Maybe we'll see they'll try and do something down there to stop it before it comes up on our border. Tom Homan, thank you for coming in the studio. It's great to have you.
Thanks, Rhett.